What did you make of that comment Stan Bowman made when they asked him, "Are you in the market for a goalie?" And he said flat out, "No."
Dumb. and look, not dumb that he said that he's not looking for a goalie. Stan Bowman is seasoned enough and comes from amazing pedigree with his father, Scotty Bowman. The answer should have been, when asking if you're looking for a goaltender, would have been either maybe in the draft, maybe, if the right offer comes along.
Yep.
As of right now, we think we have a great team, but we could always get better, and that's at any position. So that way you don't shut down. I mean, if that's the boost you're looking to give Skinner, hey, don't worry, Skinsy, we're not trading you. Just to spoil a little bit about what Brent Sopel said in an interview we did with him recently that's coming out in the summer series that we're doing.
Yep. He
said that was some of the best GMs that he had. At the trade deadline, they'd call up and say, hey, I don't care what you hear in the media. Unless an amazing offer comes across my desk, don't worry about it. You're not going anywhere. That's the kind of confidence you need. Not in front of the media, one-on-one.
Well, he is the weakest link, Stuart Skinner, and he's an NHL goalie. I'm not. I recognize that. But sticking to the same goalie situation is like shitting your pants and changing your socks. The problem is still there. Nothing has changed.
Right.
And instead of focusing on getting all these D, let's get some more D, let's get some more D. Why don't you get the thing that the D is trying to fix, was the goaltending? I mean, you could get Freddie, I blew my back out because I sneezed Anderson. You can get John, my favorite type of weed is cocaine, Gibson. Or
Demko.
My boy Demko. I would love nothing more. His value is at an all-time low because he's been injured 3 times. The knee injury, he fell on his tailbone, and then something happened the other day.
Big risk.
It's a big risk, but are you going to put money in Bitcoin right now on the dip?
Here's what I will say. When it comes to trending, and I'll play devil's advocate to myself on this one, Bobrovsky, when he lost in the finals to Vegas, they thought, was he the issue? We're going to stick with him for one more year. And maybe that's what they're doing with Skinner. We got within one game, and he got us there.
But he blew the first 3 games in this series.
I know.
If you had goaltending, we're talking about a different Stanley Cup champion.
I know.
I mean, even like Pickard came in, did an okay job.
I know.
But he's a backup.
I know.
Skinner again is a backup. Here's a thought for you. Here's a wild idea. What if you trade Skinner for Demko, give them a first-round pick. You don't even need it. Bring in Demko, keep him on the IR to the end of the season, so he's not in the salary cap. So you just freed up that Skinner salary cap. What's he making? $3-4 million. Use that. Bring in a D-man. Tell Pickard, listen, buddy, hold down the fort for game 82. Boom, Demko steps in. You just need 16 good games, 20 with a couple losses, 3 good months of hockey. You got salary cap space. You got a winning goaltender that's going to get the job done, and you can maybe get a little defense with that $4 million and change.
Well, look, I'm going to use Binnington only because you brought him up earlier on the show, but nobody knew that he was going to lead them to the Stanley Cup.
Do you think the Oilers trade for him?
Maybe.
If they're out of the playoffs, they could trade for JB.
Maybe.
A little bit of jam there. That sounds pretty good.
You want to make that call? You want to put it down? You want to say it happens? You want to say we broke it here? You want to say we called it? Go ahead. Do it. Do it.
Watch. The Oilers will trade for Jordan Binnington at the deadline and go on a run of all runs. No need for John. My favorite type of weed is cocaine, Gibson. JB is the trade to make. I'm endorsing that right here. Signed it. Sealed and delivered.
You heard it here first.
Yeah. You like that? Like that deal?
Look, I've heard crazier. I've absolutely heard crazier.
Well, to play devil's advocate to myself, if I had to pick one goalie that has my dream setup, dream job, I'd pick Demko. Because big guy, I think he's pretty good looking, great style, moves great, incredible flexibility, incredible mobility. He's just an all-around world-class goaltender. He's also playing in a city of Vancouver where you have a 3-to-1 chick-to-male ratio. You got some of the most beautiful women in the world, great weather, minimal snow on the Pacific Coast. A little high taxes, and maybe the government's a little too socialist for me, but man, what a spot to be. He's him and Hellebuyck are my two favorites.
Yeah, a lot of injury though.
I would.
A lot of.
I don't
injury.
know about you. I would stroke a good check to put Demko in this chair and have him on the show, or Hellebuyck.
If you enjoyed what you just saw, we do new clips every single day, twice a day on the Clips channel. You see clips right here, and beside Dave's crotch, we have a full-length show every single Sunday, right by my hand.
Click right here.